All right, how to model some objects in Maya and put them into Substance Painter. Oh, model Maya, Houdini, then Substance Painter. So right now, I'm gonna go get myself a cube. This is gonna be my floor. And I'll just use this. Or what else we can do? We can do this as well. We can get ourselves a grid because a grid aligns, it sits right on the ground. Control E for extrude. And then I can like push it down or up. But if I push it down like this, still on the ground, Q to quit, I just go to the faces, double click, shift right click, go to face normals, reverse normals. And now we're like this. All right. So basically it's just on top of the grid. So whatever we make, we'll just sit on top. So this is going to be my floor. Then I'm going to go get, let's make myself an island, right? Let's just do that. Let me go get some, wrong window. Some reference, all right? So for my island, I'll use, let's try to use this reference right here. Or even better, this one. All right, so we see what it is right here. Got the slats to make it. So go like this, this, scale it out. I'm gonna go get my knife tool and I'll just click here. There's a way I could do that to make it even, but I'm just gonna do it that way. So shift, okay. Click. So I'm on the face mode. Then I'm gonna do a control E, hold on control, go to thickness, spread this out like this. Cool. If it's too high, I can just like raise it or lower it. Let's go like this. Cool. And I'm gonna bevel this. So I'm just gonna go to edge mode. And remember, if I want to just see this by itself without the floor, I can just go over here, click on this isolate selection. So it's just that. So go to the edge mode, select it, shift right click, bevel edge, go to segments of 2 or more. Let's do 3 just because. And remember, the fraction controls how tight it is. So now that we have this, we're good to go. All right, now we're gonna go get ourselves a cube. Drag this up. And this is gonna be like the countertop. Scale this out like this. Scale this out like this. And I'll just place this on top. Nice. Now, what to put on the table? I'm gonna have a bowl. If you have any requests, let me know. I'll put something else on it. But let's go get this. Select this. Delete it. Now, if I go to my scale and go up and down, now I can kind of control the bowl. Bars. And then we're gonna go, yeah, this is good. So I'll just do a control E, hold on control, go to thickness, and now this bowl has some thickness. I can go to 3 to smooth it out if I like. Now here's the thing. Well, I'll do this 2 times, control D. When you're sending stuff to Substance, right? If you press 3 to make it smooth, right? When it goes into Substance, it's gonna go into it like this, right? Which is the hard mode, right? So smooth. It only recognizes faceted, which is, let's say, the hard mode. So number 1, it only supports this, right? But there's a way to get it like this, but have the look of this. And what you have to do is you have to press 3, and then you hold shift and right click, and then you go to smooth. And what it does is it increases the divisions, right? So I'll press Q to quit. Now look at what happens. If I click on this and I press 1, it gets hard, right? But the thing is, there's so many divisions that it makes it smooth. You know, it gives it the look of being smooth, even though it's in hard mode. And so that was with a subdivision of 1, Control D. And if I do it over here, let's say I press 3, shift right click and go to smooth. So it came in, this one is at 1. So let's say at this one, I'll make it 2, which just increases the divisions. Press Q to quit. So now, so that's one mode. Click on this one. I press 1. We see what this looks like. And then if I click on this one and press 1, it barely changes because all of these are so close together that it just looks basically smooth. So depending on how far away something is, like it might maybe not need to be that smooth. Maybe this smooth is okay. And then if I'm really far away, maybe that smooth, maybe it doesn't even need to be smooth at all. So it's all about like distance from the camera. That being said, let's just keep this one, right? So this right here, put this right here. And then you know what I'll do? I'll make a spoon. So I'll get myself a cylinder. I mean, not a cylinder, a sphere. And then from this, I'll go here, art scale. I'll scale this a little bit. And then, yeah, I'll do a Control E for extrude, Q to quit. Then I'll go over here and I'll select 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do this. Control E for extrude, press W to move it out like this. R to scale this in, scale this like this. And then I'll go get control from an edge loop, some vertexes. And then just depending on like how I want to do it, I can scale these in. I can take this again. Yeah. Press 3. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, I did it again. All right, so shift right click, go smooth, Q to quit. 1. Yeah. And because it's super big, let's bring it down. Let's go like this. And we could even pose it. I don't suggest this really, but I'm just gonna do this for this. Usually I say like keep it in its default position, you know, just like this, and then do something. But for this, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'll actually put it in the bowl. And we gotta put it in so it makes sense, right? So I slide it over here. And you know, I could use my rotate and do all this, but since I already have it where I want it, I'm just gonna move and move it so that it sits right there. And if I really want to be fancy with it, I could like turn it, you know, just so it kind of has a little bit more of a natural feel. Even though it's a huge spoon, but whatever. So this right here, I'll bevel this. Shift right click, bevel edge, go to segments, tighten that up. All right, so we have our floor. Oh wait, the floor ain't there. We have a floor, we have this bowl. I can't think of anything else at the moment. So unless y'all can. But other than that, I think it's ready. And let's take this into Houdini. Oh, toaster. Okay. So let's look at right here, toaster. Now we could do all this whole thing with the knobs and all that, and I can make that another time. I think I'm gonna do old school toaster. 2 slice. Okay, let's make this toaster. So I'll go ahead and get myself a cube, raise this up. Now let's get it in. All right, we got this right here. Shift right click. Let's do some insert edge loop. There's that. Do quit. Let's go get this face, this face, this face. Our scale it out a little bit. This. Take these, move them up. This, move it up a bit. Maybe not. All right. Now take these faces right here, shift right click. Let's go to extrude. Go to offset. Bring it in like this. G to repeat. Let's do it again. Oh no. Offset. W. Pull it down. Go ahead. Oh, wait, let me go forward again. Q to quit. Shift right click. It's your edge loop. I'll just click right here. Double click, shift. Let's do that. All right, Q, this. Just double clicking. All right, so get this face, Control E, or Control E, and push it down. Then I'll go get this knife tool right here and see, put it right here. Q to quit. Double click on this edge. And just like bring this up. What else does it have? It has this face right here. So I'll just select these faces. Control E. Let's go to offset. Bring it in a little bit. G. Let's push it in like this. Control E. G. This. Shift right click. Insert edge loop. On this. On these three. Control E. Here. Pop it out a little bit. And then this right here. Go to edge. Also puff this out a little bit. Okay. And then this will be in here. And then I'll do I press 3 on this. You see what it looks like. Sometimes you can do this, right? So let's say I kind of like this. Let's take these and go like this. And also for this one right here, if I press 1, so you see what happened? I kind of modeled it in 3 and I'm pressing 1 just to make sure nothing's like looks crazy. And certain times you can delete like faces you're not going to use. So if I'm not going to see this, I'll just delete it. And now I'll put it in here. Oh no, I press 3. Ooh, 5. I'll press 3 to make it smooth. And then I'll get these vertexes. If I click on this, press 3 to make it smooth. It's gonna look right. So get this. Click here. See if this holds the shape at all. Here, quit. I mean, 1. I'll select this face, shift greater than. Scale. One. Now I go right here. Hold down Control. Actually, I'm gonna just try this. Might be too much, but let's see if I do a bevel. And press 3. It's kind of like toast oven. So I'm just gonna get this edge loop and delete it and see what happens. Nah, that doesn't look good. So yeah, I think it's good for what it is right now. We don't want to get too crazy with it. Just want to make the representation. So let's go like this. I'll do a Control G to put it in the group. And see the pivots down there. Click on center pivot, R to scale. And we'll put this on the table. All right, so we got a bowl and this. We have everything we need, right? So now we're going to send this to Substance Painter. I mean to Houdini and then the Substance Painter.